Hey guys, Horatio here. This is day 8 of my Japan trip, and we went to Harajuku on this day, which is sort of the fashion center of Tokyo. There are many small fashion shops and huge fashion shops as well. We began our day by cutting down a small side street to go to a famous shop, the Lemonade Store, which was founded by Hide, the musician, in 1996. It was up a narrow staircase full of Hide flyers. It was very cool. You're not allowed photographs inside the store, which is very common. But I photographed what I got, which was a thermos, a mirror, a lighter, a pass case, and some perfume. Then we were off down some more side streets where we met a turtle friend in a fish pond. Turtle friend! On our way to a wonderful cafe called R.a.a.g.f. The special thing about R.a.a.g.f, besides that it was up a very narrow, scary, dark staircase and was kind of hard to find, is that it is what is known as a rabbit cafe. Meaning that you go in, you're in this little enclosed area where there are rabbits running around, and you have your tea or coffee or juice, and you get to hang out with bunnies and pet bunnies. You can bring your own bunnies as well. We did not, because we don't have bunnies, but we got to hang out with a number of different bunnies. They'll periodically switch out the bunnies that are hanging out on the floor so that bunnies don't get tired or stressed. There are cages with a variety of different bunnies, including bunnies for sale and what they call staff bunnies, which are bunnies that live at the cafe. For 100 yen, you can purchase a cup of vegetables that you can feed to the bunnies. And they enjoy it very much. It's very fun to kind of call them over with a handful of vegetables. You can also pet the bunnies in the cages. You can request that specific bunnies be brought out to play. They just have to you just can't take them out yourself because they need to know that they get along well together. But there were a lot of just incredibly adorable bunnies who were all so sweet and so cute. And we spent a lot of money on vegetables to feed them. This bunny was sort of my favorite bunny. He was a little boy bunny who was getting ready to be sold. And then there was also this gigantic bunny that was adorable and very greedy. If you were feeding it and it finished the food and you didn't give it food right away, it would begin to viciously tear at the cage until you gave it more food. The bunnies are fed in addition to the vegetables that people give them. They're definitely not starved. They were all very chubby. But this bunny in particular was just greedy and adorable. But it was fun. And I got the name wrong earlier. It's Rabbit and Grow Fat. But after that, we went to La Forêt, which is famous for housing a lot of fashion stores of Lolita, Visual Kei, and more mainstream fashion. And we got to shop around there. And then we went to Shibuya for a Mary concert, which is their first concert in a long time since their lead singer had been injured. He hurt his back, but it was a really fun show. Obviously, I couldn't get any footage of the show itself, so you get to see the flyer and hear some fans screaming for an encore. But it was definitely a really exciting outdoor show. And as we got out of the show, we realized that there was a festival happening in the park the show was at. So we went to the festival and we got to wander around and listen to music and have drinks. And there was a lot of dancing going on at the festival, which was tons of fun. For those traveling to Japan, it's fantastic to try to get to go to festivals. There are often fireworks, there's dancing, sometimes there are games for kids. We were later at the festival, so most of the kids had gone home. It was adults at this point, but there's a wide variety of delicious foods that are more commonly available at festivals than elsewhere. So we definitely had a good night watching the dancers, listening to the music. It was a really good end to a fantastic day. It was so hot, it was nearly 100 degrees in Tokyo that day. And the concert was outside, as of course was the festival. So it was definitely a day to keep hydrated, but at the festival we got to enjoy takoyaki. That was very delicious. And we sat on the grass to finish off our perfect day, eating our takoyaki and still listening to the music around us before we headed back home. It was a late night, but it was worth it.